So you mustered the courage to go up this girl, to approach her, to strike up a conversation with her. You got her number, she agreed to go on a date with you. On that date, nothing seemed to stick. She was very unresponsive to all that you did. She seemed quite bored. The date was boring. And at the end of the day, you guys both went back alone and she never replied to your next text. What happened? Thing is, you can't make 100% of your dates be a success. In this video, I'm going to teach you what to do, what to say, and what to focus on so that your dates lead to the outcome that you want. Basically, I'm going to explain to you what to do when you're on a date and she doesn't talk and she seems bored. She acts like you're a fucking stranger next to her, barely even a friend that you don't know. So let me start things by telling you that there are two kinds of girls that you're going to see on a date. First, you have the girls who don't like you and just want company or a free meal or whatever they would get out of a date with a guy. And then you have girls who go on a date with you because they like you, but they are just a little bit shy. So let's talk about the first category because it's very important for you to develop the skill of recognizing girls who are with you, who are using your time, your energy, and your money, but who actually are not attracted to you. Girls who spend time with you, but who don't actually like you. So there are signs to recognize those girls who just want your company, but who are not actually interested in you. Those signs are, for example, when you're on a date with her, she's always playing on your phone, she's not asking questions to get to know you, she's more touched by the environment than she is by your presence. You also have the case of girls who are going to be super outgoing when they are on a date with you, but it's always going to be about something else than you. For example, girls who are telling you all about their life, all about their struggles, girls who are basically using you as the gay friend that they currently don't have available. And so, okay, it's normal for a girl to open up and to tell you about her life, but usually it happens later on in the date. Once she has showed you signs that she was interested in you, once she has tried to get to know you, it's normal for her to take her turn and to be the one opening up. But a girl who doesn't seem to care about you as a person, who never asks you questions and who's always talking about herself and her problems and her struggles and her life, is not a girl we can qualify as interested in you. So keep these signs in mind, even if it's difficult to figure out from the get-go what kind of category a girl is in, simply because you can't read her mind. Sometimes those signals are a little bit mixed. Sometimes she will behave in a way that makes you think, okay, maybe she's shy, maybe she's not interested in me, I'm not really sure. When you're in a situation like that, what you will do is that you will probe for her compliance. By compliance, I mean that you're going to ask her to do things, or you're going to push the conversation in a way that requires her input, and you will see how she reacts. For example, if you ask her a question about herself, and she gives you a one-word answer, well, she's not really complying about the fact that you're trying to get to know her if she gives you a one-word answer. See, we're on this idea that a girl who is not interested in you will give you very little compliance. She will barely do the minimum socially required to answer your questions or to interact with you. To be more precise, she will be very neutral. For example, when you touch her, if she's not interested in you, she's not going to lean away or lean in. She's simply going to be unreactive. That's the biggest sign, because a girl who does not care about you is a girl who's going to be very neutral. A girl who likes you but who's not sure about you yet will lean back when you touch her and lean in when you touch her if she actually likes you and she's comfortable enough by this point. But a girl who's not interested in you is going to be neutral. She will just wait for you to be done doing the thing and then she will move on. So when you're in a situation like that and you're not sure what those mixed signals mean, what you can do is to call her out on it. Now, at the beginning, you're not gonna be too bold with it because maybe she's just shy and we don't want to make her uncomfortable. You can tell her, hey, you look quite shy because you do X, Y, Z, what's up? And then you make a joke with it. You try to keep the conversation light and fun. Later on, though, if she keeps up with the same uninterested behavior, you will have to be a little bit more blunt with the way you call her out on that. Most girls who are not interested in you, when you call them out on the fact that they are not interested in you, they will be very dismissive with it. They will try to change the topic or they won't even reply to your question. On the other hand, girls who actually care about getting to know you are girls who actually care about you not thinking wrong things about them. They care that you don't wrongfully assume that they are not interested in you, so they will show a little bit of effort when you call them out on their behavior because you're confused and they don't want you to be confused because they like you. Girls who are actually into you will give you a real reason why they act shy or why they act coy. With that, you can work on getting to know them more. You just know that they are shy rather than not interested. But again, girls who are not interested in you, they will be very dismissive with this. So that's the first category of girls, and that's how you'll recognize those girls. I have something I really like to do in those situations. I call it the first drink test. And basically I will invite a girl to a very inexpensive bar, some place where you can get a beer for less than $4, something very cheap. And there I will get my drink. Until I finish my drink, I will do what I would usually do during my date. I will be fun, I will be talkative, I will shoot the shit with her, I will invite her to play pool if there is a pool table in the venue. Doesn't matter. Before I finish my first drink, I will be as fun and entertaining as possible, as I would usually do in a normal date. But by the time I finish my drink, if she still behaves like a girl who's not interested in me, I'm going to really seriously call her out on it and figure out whether or not I stay there with her. Do the same, and if by the point you finish your first drink you still have doubts about the fact that she's not interested in you, clearly call her out on it. Tell her, hey, you really don't look like you're interested in me. So what's up? Depending on her reply, if it's not an obviously positive reply, tell her that you're going to finish your drink, you're going to pay, and you're going to go back home. What I also like to do at this time is to ask her why she came out on a date with me. Most girls who are not interested will tell you things like, oh, I was lonely, I was bored at home, I tried to change my mind from work, I was with my ex before and we broke up and I tried to move on. And on the other hand, you will see the girls who actually like you will tell you things that, oh, you were a funny guy, oh, I was curious to know more about you, oh, I just wanted sex. Things that are more directed towards you. While a girl who came out but was not interested in you will lead her answers towards something totally unrelated to you. And so keep in mind that it's not about how expressive she is when she interacts with you, but it's really about where she directs her attention and her interest. Is it you or is it something else? Ask yourself, is she interested in getting to know you or is she interested in going out? Because bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, whatever you do by this point, if she's on a date and she's not attracted to you, interested in you, whatever you do, you're not going to change her mind. So you'd better save your losses and move on early than to spend 2, 3, 4 hours more with her and a lot more money with her for no reason. But so the point is, you can be on a date with a girl who doesn't show you huge signs of interest, but who is still directing her interest towards you instead of anything else, because that's kind of the point. If a girl likes you, she wants to know you. Which brings me to the second case, girls who are not very expressive but who like you, girls who are actually just shy. So if you noticed, because of the things I explained before, that she's there with you, not because she doesn't like you and she was bored at home, but because she likes you and she's just a little bit shy, what you should do right now is to make her talk as much as possible. Because if she's acting a little bit shy right now, probably she likes you so much that she's impressed a little bit, or in general, she's just a little bit socially awkward and she doesn't know how to make conversation. So your goal will be to help her make conversation, and that goes through making her talk. To make her talk, well, you will have to direct the conversation towards her. You will have to ask her questions to get to know her. You will have to make it easy for her so that basically all she has to do is to ask you back, how about you? So for example, where do you come from? What do you do for a living? Oh, that's cool, you're a lawyer. And then she's going to ask you things like, how about you? Very simple. And by then, it's just about leading your date as usual, doing the same things as usual. It's likely going to take more time because if she's shy, she's likely a little bit at least uncomfortable in social situations. So you will likely not be able to escalate the intimacy of your date as fast with her as you would with other girls who are more comfortable and less shy. But essentially, you're going to do the same thing, you're just going to take your time a little bit more. Okay, I hope this video clears some of the confusions you might have, because I know how frustrating it is to go on a date with a girl and after the date you realize that nothing happened, but you don't feel like you did anything wrong and you're confused. If you liked the video and you'd like to see more videos like this one, consider subscribing, leave a like, tell me what you thought about this video. I do free consultation calls if you would like to take your game to the next level. I will put a link right below this video. Peace out.